Happy time zone, Twitch peeps. What's up? What are we doing? Great podcast episode this morning. I'm still kind of giggling about it, but thank you. I thought so too. I enjoyed it. It's hard to discuss. It was a difficult topic to discuss because it's very unclear. So we can dig into that here in a little bit. For sure. Let me catch up on all these messages. Good afternoon. Happy time zone. It's cloudy, cold, and rainy. I just went to go to bed. Tiber, are you here? Like, that's literally what's happening here right now. Double teaming with Mike Stream. Wow. I'm going to leave that one alone. Good day for a stream about pins. I got a box from you, Dragon Draw. I need to open that up today. I'll try to remember that. Big Enthusiast with the, where'd it go? 30 months of sub, and I blocked myself with the camera. Thank you so much. Congrats on the Spoke release. Yeah, it's been epic. Yes, it is in for a feistiness afternoon. Miss Cookie, 47 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Are our sounds on? I am concerned. So I think we're good. I have now compared the Lowe's and the Harbor Freight boxes side by side. I can confirm the U.S. General is a superior product. Is that the is that Cobalt? Is that the other one that was doing that? Show Toby. Toby, come here. He just brought his toy in here, so let's see. Toby, come here. Come here. You have a request. He's got his toy. He's not gonna. If he didn't have his toy, he'd come right over. Let's see if he'll bring his toy with me. Come here. Come here. Come see me. Come here. He would rather play with his toy. He might be distracted. Come here. Come here. In the southeast at least, so yeah. Come here. Oh, you have a request. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, there he is. Look. Say hey. You say hey? You just want to get on the desk. So Toby, we have to keep each other warm today. Huh. It's not his pizza slice. It's actually a beer toy now. He's gone from pizza to beer. All right, go get beer. You can bring beer over here. I'll show them to you. Oh, see, he's squeaking it now. See? He digs it, so it squeaks. I was surprised the Cobalt didn't have the nice liners in each drawer like the U.S. General ones. Sounds working. Ski Bender, 6 months of subbing. Let's go. Appreciate you. I'm actually surprised. I'm more surprised that the U.S. General does have the drawer liners than not. That would have been pretty easy to not do, especially for that price. Such a rugged dog, I know. To continue, what's up, Shmevelin? What's up, Jacqueline? To continue the Mikeception, I did get Mike's card or Mike's drawing for me that y'all got him to do. The Pin Addict orange Zojirushi mug. So that was great. I didn't get my wife to come help me with the camera yesterday. We ran out of time, so we'll continue to work on that. So I got that. I got it in orange. The Zojirushi logo is really nice. The cassette says, what does it say? I don't know why we'd want to focus on this. It says, onto the porch and into the house mixtapes riff. Nice. So yeah, awesome. So yeah. Also, Mike wrote a letter or a little note with Linen Toolbar Blacklist Yellow. That seems like an ink I need. Doesn't the Cobalt have 3 drawers instead of the 2? I mean, the U.S. General technically has 3 spots. One's just a lift, and then 2 drawers. Hoping for a yellow U.S. General one soon. Why not orange? So yeah. So thank you, Mike. Remind me I don't know if Michael, he may not raid, but if he does, I will tell him thanks. Cobalt has a 3-drawer model as well as the 2. Gotcha. Is the Cobalt one the same price? Red Harbor Freight's like an orange red. Gotcha. You hate orange now, right? I did come clean on refill, this week or last week. Orange isn't my favorite color. I don't know that I have a pure favorite color. If I did, it'd probably be like purple or like a cyan type of blue. 3 drawers like 31. U.S. General's very well made. I haven't had time to mess with mine yet. Oh, where'd it go? Major Myth sent me that one. And I haven't had time to like put stuff in it yet, but I got some ideas. And I did ship Frank the Tank's today, so I don't know if Frank the Tank is in there, but I am caught up on the giveaway shipping. That was Tess, Frank the Tank, and I forget who the other one was that I owed. It wasn't Front Me or Fanged. It seemed like another F. I'm a closet Clemson fan. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I actually don't like Clemson's purple. Oh yeah, Frank the Tank, it shipped today. That is not going to fit in a mailbox, just for the record. So be aware, however you receive your mail, it will probably not fit. Yours is yellow, the U.S. General? That's cool. I would do yellow. Yellow could be a next color. So I just need a tall vertical of these like behind me. Is there going to be a purple rebranding of All Things Pen Addict? No, but like purple would be my choice. More Rhodey XL or Inverse Grip spoke in stock before the holidays. Inverse Grip, no. Rhodey XL, maybe. Brian's working on like stocking some of the basics, like the Rhodey XL, some of the clicks, C and CX model clicks. I don't know what inverse grips we have. Yeah. Rhodey XL, he's trying. C and CX might be before that. I can't remember what he said. He's working on a bunch this week. I'll know more tomorrow and see what he got done this week. So check it. Ask me on Tuesday. What's up, Minky Love? Inverse maybe for my birthday. If your birthday's next September, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, today I want to test out those Herbin inks I have, but I really have no other plans. So whatever you want to talk about, we can do. What about Spoke Pen 2? That's in a different queue. I think we're having. I don't know what our parts inventory is on that, and we're gonna do. Oh, no Harbor Freight yellow. Just yellow is my favorite color. That's a good color. Yellow's up there. Yeah, February. We'll see. Grips are harder for me to predict than the pens. So purple axle in the next year, you never know. Work Pro, gotcha. Any plans for a wood barrel spoke a la Lamy 2K ballpoint? Think about it. I don't ever see that happening. I wouldn't. Nah. What will you put in your Harbor Freight? I am not sure. I'm actually thinking one of the drawers actually might be washi. Like one of the thin drawers, just like a flat, look like a donut stash. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Maybe next week we can figure out what I'm putting into it. I'm not really ready to do that today. I want to think about it a little bit. I'm relocating art supplies to mine. Yeah. Brad lays, not sells wood. Is that what I did on the podcast today? Did I lay the wood on anyone today on the podcast? I don't think so. Just an overarching. It was an overarching all of this podcast. I think one drawer really feels like a washi drawer because I can't just have like one washi tape out, right? Like I've got my cassette, that's 2 there. I've got my ring, which is right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can put all that together and see. I don't know. So we'll see. Someone in Slack put washi. Like I wouldn't do all the drawers, but I think one of the drawers would be good. And like, so I have this box that I keep on the desk that y'all see me bring out. Ugh. Stationary Stack is considering selling inserts for the Harbor Freight toolboxes. So I keep this on my desk. This is just like literally, I mean, I use it every time we stream for like getting my accessories out, like my pen and my scissors and my washi. Like that's where the all this stuff lives. And like I don't know that I'd move this stuff to that because I need this stuff on my desk. But like Some of it could. That's why I'm thinking washi. What's up, Mike? Look what I got. This is so cool. It's orange Zojirushi and my cassette tape. I love the cassette tape. I was just thinking about drawing cassette tapes. I love this ink, this linen toolbar, Blacklist yellow. That ink looks like it might be the bomb. Do you like that ink? Are we just pawning? Are we just using it up on me because you hated it? Bloops well spent? I think so. That looks like a legit cool ink. Rewill came up with the name of the mixtape. I love it. Onto the porch and into the house, mixtapes by Riff. It's a very cool ink, not yellow at all, but really nice. You can see some of the, what I want to see is if they do things like that, is to actually see some of that like greenish funk color, and it's in there. Like it's in there. Like you can tell on this paper, it's in there. So that's one I want to look at. Funky greenish brown is what black yellows end up being to be. Actually, the bobbin washi can go in there too. Yeah, exactly. Like that kind of stuff. Blacklist inks are neat. TNL is doing great stuff. Yeah. I haven't tried them though. Otherwise, one drawer for loop scale and micrometer. Those could be. Those non-everyday accessories would be a good thing. Who has more ink, Brad or Mike? It's got to be Mike, right? Like by a lot. What was my FPC? 238. And there's a bunch I haven't added. So let's say I have 250 to 270. So I think it's by like quite a bit, like probably more than double, right? Yeah. That's all my bottles and stuff. I think Mike's way up there. I don't have a ton. But I just got like, I have 7 bottles I haven't put in there. I probably have, let's say 20 things I haven't put in, but it's still like not even good. Mike's probably actually on the leaderboard. Let's see. Oh my God. Mike's at 2342. Are y'all drunk? Yeah. Mike's at 2342. So yeah. Literally you would have to add a 0 to mine. Yeah. I don't rate on inks as far as like quantity goes. Because like I don't want to say it's not my thing. I love ink. But like I'm not an ink swatcher, right? That's never been like my thing as far as like hobby tasks or enjoyment. The ink swatching thing's never been my thing. Like Mike does a really great job at that. Olive Octopus Ink does a really great job at that. They really enjoy that. Yeah, 250 is a lot. Yeah. And Mike, add a 0 to that. And a lot of that is samples. Oh, I think to a normal person, it's a crap ton. Yeah. So I have an insane amount of ink. I will keep buying ink. But I'm just not like an ink swatcher. That's a good segue. Where's Mike's videos? Have you done December 4th yet video, Mike? I haven't looked at YouTube today. You did it? Okay, let's interdependence. No, ink dependence. Not it still looked up ink. Why aren't you in my list? What interdependence? Ink dependence. I should just scroll down my subscriptions, but I'm typing it in. Ink dependence. There it is. Okay. Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm not on my main channel. Where is today's day 4? I have not watched day 4's. Can we watch Mike's video on stream? Is it okay if we do that, chat? Is it okay, Mike? Can we watch day 4? I got to know what Mike thinks about this. I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic about what has transpired already in day 4. What? Oh, it's Christmas Mike. Ah! Sorry, I was just getting it set up here real quick. It's Christmas Mike. That's a sick sweater too. That's a sick sweater. All right, tell me if y'all can hear this.
I hate ads. You know what I love? The holiday season and patreon.com/inkdependence, where you can join us to support the channel, get ad-free videos, and access to our exclusive Discord community. I'll see you over there.
Whoa, dogs. All right.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike. Today we are doing day 4 of the Inkpen calendar. It's already good.
Audio's a little low.
From Diamond. This is the teal edition, brought to us by True Fae. Thank you very much, True Fae, for sending this.
Oh, I see why. Hey, hang on. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I don't want to jam you. I don't want to jam y'all when I do this. It was not bringing in the desktop audio. All right, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk this here.
Go check out True Fae for all your inky and pen related needs.
Is that better?
Link in the description down there.
Is that better?
Day 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. It's just off the door.
Worse.
This snowman is holding up a 4 there. Let's see what we got for number 4. Come out. There we go.
Yeah.
So this is a little plastic carrier you're thinking here. You got to shake it around to get it in the right place so you can take the ink out. It'll be a little bit of a pain otherwise.
Better now?
Can't hold on to this one. That's weird. All right, so we have it's scented smoky tobacco. All right, so I do actually like tobacco scents. There's a
smoky tobacco.
Really like that's by Molten Brown. It's like Tobacco Absolute or something. I really like that one, so maybe I'll like this too. Scented inks. I don't know about scented inks, Diamine. We'll see how this goes. I am always dubious about them. As you can see, adding more stuff to my color ring here. My color ring oversized.
So excited about
There's
this.
day 1, 2, and 3. Before we get started on this one, I wanted to go back because a lot of folks commented that I needed to look at Emerald of Chabor for day 1. And yeah, they're darn close. I think Emerald of Chabor is more green than Celestial Skies. And Celestial
wanted
Skies,
to talk about this.
Does appear to sheen more.
The day 1.
But I mean, maybe my swatch just didn't pick up that much sheen. This is an old swatch. I haven't used Emerald of Chabor in a long time. But the first one I totally forgot to even shake it. But I think Celestial Skies is more blue and more sheeny and more shimmery. It's kind of more of everything than Emerald of Chabor. So this was...
How old is Emerald of Chabor at this point? We're getting close to like 10 years of that being like the GOAT shimmer. We were talking about this yesterday or the day before. Like, it's got to be 10 years old, right? And for it to just like withstand like everything that's been thrown at it, this one might beat it. Celestial Skies might be like on top of it.
It's one of the inks that sort of kicked off. I don't know, maybe the second ink that kicked off like this big shimmer and sheen thing that we got going on now. So props to Girbon for that, of course. But I don't know, Celestial Skies is calling to me more. All right, fresh page.
All right, me and Mike are
day number.
Me and Mike are similar. What they did the two. They did the red and the blue without the shimmer first, that were in that 1670 series. And then they added shimmer to them, I think. And then they did Emerald of Chabor, if I have that timeline correct. I'm not sure. August 2015? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, day 1 ink on Diamine, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Yes, Blue Ocean and Rouge Hematite. Yes, okay. Yep. Those shimmerless ones are sought after. I have some. I think I have some to give away. So, yeah, hopefully they bring out Celestial Skies in a bottle. All right, let's keep going.
4 here. Smoky tobacco. Let me move some stuff. We'll see what we got.
All right, as Mike goes, is smoky tobacco a holiday flavor for you? Holiday scent for you? Discuss. Yeah. That looks like a tobacco leaf Mike just laid down. Mike looks like he's about to roll a cigar. It's got a lot of gray in it in this sample. It's super flat though, isn't it? Oh, what was
Okay,
that
so here we
first
have
one?
day 4, smoky tobacco, which I did a little pipe and a pile of tobacco and some cloud of smoke going up into
All
the
the
general
synonyms have been
cloud of
flat,
smoke.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never really been around somebody smoking a pipe much. My grandfather used to, I think, but not not somebody I really hang out with much. I've never, but I don't know. I remember there was a corncob pipe around the house, so I went for corncob pipe. I don't know, man. This one actually smells pretty good. I do like the smell of tobacco
Santa
smoke,
used to have a pipe, I
or rather
guess.
like pipe smoke type things. This has that sweetness of a
Yeah.
pipe smoke that is what I associate it with, I guess. And I think it smells pretty good. It doesn't have much of a smell on the paper. There's a little bit of a scent. You can pick up some of the spicy, sweet notes from the smoky tobacco scent there a little bit, but it's not one of those scents that is extremely heavy or obtrusive. I don't think. I think it's kind of nice, and it seems like it wrote very nicely from the glass pen and that sort of thing. I don't see any weird behavior. It's not like feathering on here or anything like that, which is good. We had one of those last year that really shouldn't have been scented and would have been an amazing color without it. But I think this is pretty good. I like this yellowy brown too. So I have a bunch of colors here to show next to it. Firstly, there's Audrey's swatch, which is darn close to mine.
I was gonna say that looks like the same,
Which is not
but
surprising.
It is.
So here I have KWZ and Cult Pen's brown green, which is a little bit too green, I think, at the edges, but the center bit is very much like smoky tobacco there. And maybe the edges are actually
fruit
kind of like,
cocktail
I don't know, I think it's more green.
ruled.
But really interesting that that's so close. That's KWZ and Cult Pen's brown green. I also pulled Warrengold's literature series Scarecrow, but this one's a little bit too orangey for this, a little too warm, I think, to match, but kind of
Smoky
close.
vape.
We've got
Vape
here,
juice.
Nagasawa,
There we go. That's
Kobe,
close.
And Itoya. This is Ginza Gold Sepia, which is gorgeous. It's from the Enigma Inkvent last year, and that is a good-looking color. I think the color is actually very, very close.
Yes, that one's
That's
close.
a very close one.
That-
so if you can't
that-
get a hold
that one
of
rules.
Ginza Gold Sepia, which is very hard to get, I think you have to go to the place and get it. Then this one is a pretty good substitute for that. And then lastly, in the regular colors, I pulled Irishizuku's Tsukushi, which is sadly not made anymore. This is one you can't really get a hold
Yeah.
of. But if you can
That's
get a
good.
hold of smoky tobacco and you don't mind the scent or
I
whatever,
can't believe there's
it's
an
pretty
ink
darn
called
close.
Smoky Tobacco and
That's
it's
pretty
scented.
good. This is more yellow, I think.
I am
probably,
so excited.
than this is, but pretty close. Then for some shimmer and sheen ones, this is Van Diemen's Night Series Tiger Quoll Prowl, which is a really good ink. I used this one quite a lot. It was in a pen for a really long time. I never did a writing sample. So dumb. But this one's
wrote
a little
all
bit,
over the card.
a little bit redder, I think, than Smoky
It's
Tobacco
less weird
is,
than Horse.
in
I
terms of the
mean,
brown. Also,
that's a pretty
way
high
more
bar.
sheen, 'cause
Horse
there's
is a
not
pretty
really
high
sheen
bar.
here, and a bunch of shimmer as well. This is a complicated bottle, but it is pretty close. And then, lastly, for these inks, I think it's actually pretty close to Hollywood's Mullet, which has probably got more multi-chrome stuff going on than Smoky Tobacco does, and is maybe a little bit yellower as a result because it just has more colors going on. And, of course, it has some gold shimmer.
So I have hemp. It's awesome. It's not scented. So Robert Oster hemp for Van Ness. It's a great green. It doesn't smell.
But this is an Atlas
Missed
exclusive from
opportunity.
Robert Oster, and I think it's fairly close. Not exact, but fairly close. So there you go. All right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of Inkvent. I don't know what it's going to make me draw tomorrow, but we'll see. I'll see you then. Until then, peace out, everybody.
It's going to make you draw a Zojirushi. All right, that ruled. Thank you, Mike. Let me give you all Mike's channel in case you're not following Ink Dependence. Hell yes. Yeah, there's a review of hemp on Pen Addict. But yes, thank you, Mike, for letting us watch that. That was great. This is why I love Inkvent. I'll never participate. It's not my thing to do all the ink swatching and sampling. Like, it's just not my thing. But I love watching everyone else do it. Especially when we go from, like, the start. Where is this? Let me go to just this blog. The Cheryl Lindo Jones's blog that I talked about on the podcast today, just so we can see them. Like, they're doing the Colorverse, Diamine, and Enigma sets. And I just love seeing the colors. I like seeing what Colorverse and Diamine come up with that's different than what they've done in the past, because both of those companies make so many inks that like it's hard to differentiate sometimes. And then Enigma, if you don't know, they basically acquire samples and build a set of samples of all different brands. So instead of all Colorverse or all Diamine, you're going to get a lot of different brands in there. So like that's day one. Like the colors have been looking good. I definitely like them. Day two, like these are great. Like even this one, this New Mexico White Sands, like I wouldn't want to use that in a pen, but that's a pretty sick color, honestly. But I don't know, I wouldn't want to write with it. But like these colors are cool. Like I haven't seen this Apollon. I don't know if that's how you say that. Diamine brought the heat. Diamine brought the heat the first 2 days between Energy and that previous blue tealy one. Sandy colors in the KOP nibs, that I could see. Like this is a cool color. Like I like it. So as someone who doesn't explore as much ink, I love seeing all this stuff. And then day 3 was the first kind of carousel. Everyone seemed to be kind of weak on carousel just because it was kind of like a flat pigmented ink. Where literally right next to it, like you get like something like a hot pink with like gold shimmer. I know you can't see this on the screen, but if you want to look at it here, there you go. And this Anubis crater looks so cool. Like I saw some other pictures of this one. I think I got Julia's pictures here. So this is hi, Julia here, who might be here. I don't know. Did she have this? She maybe didn't have this one. I saw someone else swatch this one. But like this is that first Diamine, the Celestial Skies. You like carousel? Like I have the honey pot, which I do like. So yeah, this is. So Julia's got the Diamines. Oh, I know who has it. Ink Apothecarian. I think has. Yeah, which one I was looking for? Is it this one? This one. So this one on the top is the same as this one on the left here. Yeah, so that Erebus crater looks kind of rad. Like it's here, but depending on the paper, it's also this top one up here. What paper is Yoveth using? I don't know what paper either of them are using, but you can see how different this is. He's got more images of it. Is it? Oh, is it in here? Okay, that's Tomoe River. See, this is what I was seeing the other day. This is what I was seeing. I don't mind carousel, but yeah, like I get it. I think some people just like tend to like kind of like recoil at pigmented inks when I think they're kind of great. Earful, the crater ink is blue. Yeah, you can like start to see some of this come through. Like it's freaking wild. Yeah, so like that looks like a really impressive ink so far. Like you could use that as just a writer and just be interested, look interesting on the page, where it would actually be dark enough, as opposed to like depending on this paper. I'm just gonna scroll real quick to see if I have a paper. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Cheryl Lindo Jones's day 3 is Slack Vent, where I guess they did some trading, maybe. Not the Enigma. This is the Enigma. Platinum mixable. My mistake. So anyway, I love Ink Vent season because I just think this, like looking at this is like so interesting to me, and seeing how because I legit think it's like insanely hard for companies to just like come through with all of these different colors all the time. Like what a great 3-day set. Just complete luck, and it's like awesome. What's up, Boo? Like just super good. And here is Ink Apothecarian. sometimes pops in this chat, not too often. So anyway, Diamine brings us a smelly ink in the form of smoky tobacco, which is a choice. I'm not a fan of the smell as it's giving Axe body spray, but the color's nice. I'm so happy about this. Anyway, I don't know. I just get the biggest kick out of Inkvent. I don't know why. I don't know. I just love this stuff anyway. So it's pretty great. Oh, goodness. Goodness. So, hi. Maybe Brad, phenomenal marketing to do Inkvent. Totally. Like I'm saying, I guess that's my point. It's difficult. Like this is difficult. I want to know who at Diamine thinks people want the scented inks. As bad as they have done with these, they just keep doing it. I don't get it. It's fun to hear everyone's opinions. That's why I was excited about today, Moon Sprite. Smoky tobacco. Yes, inject it into my veins. Inject it. See, Pantone, people want colors. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love it. It's good time. Like, it gives us something to talk about. It's so silly. But yeah, like Diamine has really had a bad time with the scented inks. I guess some of the last year's was okay, but before that they've just been like throwing water at a paper towel type of situation. Like I'm doing more to like promote Inkvents from never using it. I just think it's freaking hilarious. I'd like to see a collaborative collection. How do you mean digital medievalist? Like what like how would you set that up? Like Enigma, where they do a bunch of ink samples or something. Different makers. Yeah, that's what Enigma does. That's what Enigma does. So Enigma does all different makers in their Inkvent. So like everyone gets the same day 3, but day 3, like what was it? It was a platinum mixable ink, I think, and stuff like that. I think I'm in Enigma this year. I think Fire on Fire is in there. We'll see. I threw myself into the oh, spoiler alert. Oh, I just spoiled it for y'all. Womp womp. Scented inks are very, very hard to produce as most fragrances are oil-based. Very few water-based fragrances and essential oils. That's right. So, Eric, like when you're trying to do this, number one, you're fighting a losing battle on the performance front. And number two, you're making a scented ink, you're going in on the scent, and you're not getting it, right? You're not getting accuracy or quality or quantity of scent. So it's like you're up against two really, really hard challenges, and they just keep going. They just keep going. So yeah, it's gonna make it even harder for people to prove ecos that aren't vapes. Yeah. Slackfin is great because I get a variety of inks of someone who can see what I already have. Nice. Did no Inkvents this year. Regret skipping Enigma. They always have things I don't have. Yeah, they do a good job. So yeah. Anyway, that's I went on this rant today on the podcast, and I just love it. I just think it's so cool. You know, these things are crazy. They're hard to build, and we get to judge every little decision that they make, and I enjoy that. It's fun. It was an Enigma mix of platinum inks. Oh, Tom, I kind of... now that you say that, Tom, I kind of remember that a little bit. That wasn't that many years ago. Hey, Namiki Winter Vlad. Did Enigma last year. Yeah. I think Enigma has the biggest difficulty because they're like quantity limited, right? They're not the ink producer. It's basically a curated set. So they have to plan on, okay, we're going to do whatever number 50 sets. So we got to make sure we got to get this ink bottle enough to make 50 whatever size samples they are. And the little tree stand's great. So third time doing Enigmas and I love it. Nice. Yeah. So good. Anyway, should I test the inks that I want to try since we're talking about inks? Bought all the Sailor Shikiori ink samples available here. You could literally never use another ink brand and be happy, I think, with the Shikioris. I think they're that good. All right, let's sling this. Let's do unofficial ink testing. I have these bottles of J Herbin to mess with here real quick. So let me look at this. We're probably not going to stream forever today, but we'll play around for a while. I was actually pretty tired heading into stream, but y'all got me all amped up. So real quick, I don't think Andrew's here, but Andrew asked me, did I have any comment on the Sailor News 1911? I'm gonna call it the situation. Finish up the light notebook yet? No, but I'm gonna take it to the end of the year, and then we're gonna file it away because I need to get into this plotter. I'm anxious. I'm like having a difficult time, not just like cutting it off, but I like this one a lot too. So like I've got a pretty good chunk left, honestly. So we're gonna throw some ink at it today. But anyway, I talked about the Sailor pricing situation that they've got going on, and it's so confusing. Like, I just don't get it. So hopefully we'll learn more, but listen to the podcast today. Tell me your thoughts. We'll go from there. All right. So, Diamant Bleu. Diamant Bleu. See how I know the camera's broken is that it doesn't do the close-ups anymore. I could have used like make the close-ups work, and now they're not working. So I have to get in like a super tight window for it to work, and that's not normal. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that this weekend. So yeah, it usually should come in. So thought we were gonna fix it last night. My wife, we were going to. Then she got in like full send on Christmas decorations around the house. And she was like, yeah, you lose, buddy. You lose. So let me shake this up. Oh. Wasn't a spill, chat. Was not a spill. So, this is new blue, silvery. Yeah, it might have a weird autofocus thing that I need to change. Exactly. Yeah, like it's never been awesome, but it's been usable. And right now it's not being usable. French isn't your language, fair. Also accurate. So here is this it's a dark blue with like a silvery shimmer, excuse me. So we'll see what this looks like. I'm in on it. I like it. We'll see what it looks like on the page. All right, so I'm just gonna pop someone here. Christmas decorating partners are not to be disturbed, right? Yeah. So we'll take a look at this one. And since I'm just doing, these are just small, like, what are these, 10 milliliter bottles. It's actually not, my ink thrower is actually even too wide to get in there. What is this? We'll see how that works. How many mils are the Inkvent bottles? What are the small bottles on Inkvent? I do like the small bottles. I'd like 15s to 20s. I think 10 is pretty short. I think these are 10. Yeah, 10. 10s are usable, but you're always going to have to use something else to get the ink out of. Like if you're going to put it in a pen, right? You're going to have to use a syringe or just stick your converter in there, something to that effect. So the shimmer is coming out really, really nicely. So I'll show you all this in just a second. Yeah. Like you're not gonna put a pin into this. You're gonna have to use a syringe or put your converter in there. So you can see, what's up, Major Myth? You can see, hopefully, in the blue, you can see this, the light reflecting off the shimmer. This is a really good color. I like this deep, deep blue. It's darker than like a standard blue. It's almost a navy. This one would look great in a stub nib. I could see putting this one in a pen and using it. And the darker where I first put it in has not started to dry yet, but it definitely has some shimmer in there, but you can't totally see it. Hopefully you can see like the camera like picking up the reflections of the light, because it's actually a lot. You can see the sparkle. So I look at Diamine as 3 4-milliliter samples, plenty of ink. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I would rather, yeah, I mean, 12 would be a lot better than 10, not just because it's, yes, obviously a little bit bigger, but 12, we're getting there. I want that for my Sapphire Blue Galen Kaweco. Yeah. See, and I like Oxford Blue so much. Like, I'm really going to like this color. Speaking of which, where is my Twisby Cosmos, chat? I know it shipped. Let me look at this. Order shipped. Ooh, should I yell at them? Should I yell at them, chat, if my shipping has not arrived yet? Is that what we do? Sorry. As a proprietor in the shipping department. Okay, it's expected tomorrow. Okay, so next week we'll do the Cosmos. I was just thinking, oh no, I ordered an extra fine nib on that one. So, all right, so that's looking good. This is very usable, very nice, very bleu. Bleh. Look at that. So yeah, but you're gonna have to use, again, like I'm not gonna use one of my extra fine nibs on this one. Bleh. Speaking of colors, Brad, there's a discussion on Slack about the 2026 Pantone color of white. Is that really the color? Are you serious? I haven't seen that yet. I usually follow that stuff pretty regularly. Are you serious? Is it just like basic like whatever, like hex white, like 0000 or whatever it is, 1111. I don't know which corner it is. Cloud. Okay, they're calling it cloud, just off white, like a cream color, like Cloud Walker. Okay, that's better. I was a little worried. I was very worried there for a second. Y'all had me stressing there for a second. I could buy like the cream type of color. It's not my thing, but like I could. It's gonna be better than like Mocha Mousse. There's color of the year. Okay, like Mocha Mousse. Oh yeah, I grew up speaking French in kindergarten, but it's like, I mean, 50 years later, that don't work no more. It is white though. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Sorry, I moved my head. Yeah, that's uninspired. That's yeah. I like this. This is an awesome image because they're just done. That is the color of the year. You're like waiting. They're gonna announce it once you hit play. There's this yellow or like this pink gonna come flying through, or even Mocha Mousse. They're like, no, this is literally it. This is literally the choice. Oh, that's hilarious. Put a scoop of Cloud Dancer on the Mocha Mousse. Yeah. Yeah, any of these colors would have been better. Quiet Violet. I mean, what a great name. Tom Benn Sidekick. I think that was Rob. 3B Rob. Tom Benn Sidekick. That's actually a good call. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Twisby got ahead of it, right? With the marble. With the marble one. I don't know. I don't get it, man. See, this looks awful when they do it like this. This makes it just look like straight up white. Wild Dancer. All right. They are full send, huh? Full send over at the Pantone offices. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's if you can get a little bit of like the cream tones into it, I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know what they got. Didn't both Sailor and Pelican just do special edition white pens? Pelican does a white usually every year. White plus. I think they did an all white. Yeah, it's not uncommon. But yeah, they're trying to do like just slightly off white, which it's almost like they didn't go far enough. I would rather just have, at this point, just give me like stone or clay or whatever you want to call those off-white colors. Why we've lost color in the world. I'll have to check at that. Because I always like to follow the color stuff. Okay, let's look at, so this other one is Opal Nocturne. Here, let me show you the difference here. So that was, the first one was Diamant Bleu. And this one is like close relative to Emerald of Chivor, right? Emerald of Chivor, but dustier, less red. Could be good. So that's Opal Nocturne. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, over here. Oof. Let's see here. All right, we got to shake this one up. Very golden bottom. All right, Diamant Bleu. Very good. Very in on. This should be good, too. Like, there's no way this is going to be bad, but is it that different from Emerald of Chivor? I don't know. It's hard to go wrong with bright blues and shimmer, to be honest. Oh, it's kind of gray. Oh, I like this. I need some more on my nib. I didn't get enough ink. I didn't dip it deep enough. Let's play around a little bit more. This is nothing like Emerald of Chivor. But I can't get enough of it on the nib. This doesn't even look anything like the pictures to me. I guess it's drying a little bit bluer. It's much waterier. not really attaching to the nib, but it dries pretty cool. I'll show you all this up close. It is very different from when I put it down wet to when I put it down to when it dries. It's vastly different. It looked like dishwater gray when I put it on the page. That's an ink vent spoiler, by the way. Dishwasher gray is coming pretty soon. But look how blue it dried. I know my letters are screwed up because it really didn't attach well to the nib like the blue one did. But it's crazy cool. It's like a grayer blue. This one is rad. I'll have to do like a proper test with both of these. I just need to get some stub nibs and use both of these. Because this one, what it came down when I first put it on the page, it didn't look anything like this. Dishwasher gray is not very Christmassy. Can I introduce you into was it smoky tobacco? Can I introduce you to smoky tobacco? So yeah, this one's a little bit lighter in the base ink color, like as far as like a saturation. Like this one's super saturated, right? The blue is very, like the base ink color is super strong with this one. I don't think the base ink color is that strong with this one, but man, if it didn't dry darker, much darker. I want this one. I need to get this one in a pen ASAP. Because this, I don't like my scratch here it's not really doing that justice. I thought I was going to like this one better. I actually don't think it's closer. Yeah, they did some drink flavor last year, like a Christmas cocktail. It was more that we were trying to figure out what is this drink? It was like a very summery sounding drink, but apparently it was like a regional cocktail type of Christmas drink, holiday drink for some region. It was like some lemony thing. Brad, do you have any stub nibs you can attach a holder to and use a dip pen? I don't think so. I'm just looking at the few that I have. I don't think I really have anything like that. Bucks Fizz, I don't know. Bucks Fizz was actually a good ink, right? That was the orange one. That was the orangish one. So yeah, we'll put this in a stub nib and see, but I'm very happy with this one. I thought that was going to be an easy winner. This one makes this one look basic. Interesting. All right. Cool. Cool. Which one did y'all like better? Second one, first one, or second one? The dark blue or the gray blue? Did y'all have a preference? I think the grayish blue, Opal, Nocturne, second one, first one. The first one, like if I didn't put them side to side, I would love the first one. The second one has a little bit of weird factor to it in a good way, where smoky tobacco has a different kind of weird factor. All right. So yeah, I'm definitely going to ink up Opal Nocturne. They're available now. When we were looking earlier this week, I hadn't seen them yet, but Kala Spring Rain Gray Blue is really nice. And it's pigmented, waterproof, so it's pretty cool. I did like that one. I will hydrate. And I will posture check. Whew. First one's for every day. That's true. The first one you could get away with at the office until someone looked close and said, "Why is that ink sparkly?" Second one is just like character filled. I'm just trying to think. I'm sitting here racking my brain. What pen do I want that in? And I'm thinking I'm probably just going to test it in one of my Twisbees with a stub nib. I'm just trying to think if I have a different option. Top of the icebox is getting cluttered. I know. I got to move the ink samples. Ooh, we should do an ink sample giveaway. Let's do that. I need to move some of those. I built those for y'all. I just haven't. It needs to go inside the cabinet. It's still, to me, that looks like the Fever Fighter is about to be in WrestleMania or something. Okay, let's do a giveaway. Where are we? So these were the Pure Pens. Is that what they were? Pure Pens inks. That'll allow me to move some of this stuff around. I can't really put that in front of that, but I'm going to do that for now because I want to get in the pen box here in a second. All right, so we have... oh, this is the shimmer one with the black. So this is Welsh Gold. Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem, chat. Welsh Gold, Coronation Blue, Castle Cook, question mark, and this Welsh one that I'm not going to pretend to pronounce. If you think I can't pronounce French, I'm not going to pretend I have Welsh down to a science. So we got those four. Oh, see, I'm going to move it back already. It's already bothering me. We'll find some permanent homes here. Maybe on top. Maybe we just go vertical with it, chat. What do you think? And then we'll do some paper. What's a good paper for those? See if I have any smallish fountain pen friendly stuff. Oh, this will be good. Yeah. This will be good. Yeah, we gotta go vertical, right? Oh yeah, this is Mint Laudica desk mat, and she's going out of business. She's shutting it down. So if you need some more cute desk mats, that's where I get all mine from. Besides inky converters. Okay, so we have these 4 ink samples. This is a Write Notepad set called Telegraph. And this, ooh, it's cool. It's like a little task list grid. But these are very fountain pen friendly. So this will be a fun little combo to do. So there we go. We'll make sure none of that focuses with the verticality of it. All right. Boom. All right. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address. And I will probably get these out this weekend. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds, dump this water, grab a Ziploc for the ink, and maybe come back with a pen to fill that shimmer ink with. All right, be back in 2 minutes. I got the nib that I wanted. We'll just have to syringe fill this one. Oh, I need to get a Ziploc. Okay, we back. Let's see here. Got a loose needle somewhere. Didn't someone send you an Ink Miser ink shot? This is precisely the situation. No, it's not. I don't think this is the situation at all, because that would require two things to do. I think this is the only situation for this one. I think the Ink Miser would be better if I was like doing some dip ink stuff. So what are you saying? Like if I had an Ink Miser sitting right here, you're telling me I would pour that in the Ink Miser and then fill it from the piston? I'm just going to syringe it. Omaha Dad Games. 51 months of subbing. Let's go. Because we had those Diamond 580 ink bottles. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm just going to totally just syringe this one and be done with it. Although we need to get this shimmer off the bottom. All right, I've got 2 more minutes on this giveaway. Ink samples. And an OG Write Notepads notebook, which will work good for your ink samples, honestly. Have fun with your dry, unsaturated, disgusting feed. Wow. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. I think it's going to work. I have faith. Oh, ye of little faith. I use a little piece of plastic tubing to use up ink samples and piston pins. Yeah. Like, what if I just dip it in the ink? Skogsy, you're just trying to make more work for me. Don't you have some work to do? I got enough to do. I don't need, like, 3 different devices for this. You're making it difficult. What was the mod? I missed it. Little piece? Hilarious. The biggest challenge here is that I'm going to spill this stupid little bottle before getting it recapped. Oh my God, chat, my pen might not work. What did I just do? Pen's not going to work, chat. Game over. I mean, if the pen doesn't work, it's because it's a TWSBI. I mean, I'll just go ahead and save y'all those jokes. But I mean, like, yeah, like it's good to go. It's good to go. Skogsy's like the shoot your eye out guy. I mean, fact is he shot his eye out, but still. Skogsy's gonna be, you're gonna shoot your eye out. I mean, technically, yes, I might shoot my eye out. I'm still going to do it, though. All right, last call. Exclamation point waffle. Exclamation point waffle. I am going to have fun doing it. All right, we'll see if we need to dip this after. All right, giveaway's closed. We'll finish that up, but I think it's actually pretty close to writing. We got ink right here. Yeah, we could prime the piston. We could do a million things. Or we could get on an ink miser. Yeah. All right, giveaway's closed. Giveaway's closed. Boop. Boop. It's the sound you make when giveaways are closed, Chad. All right, let's pick a winner. Pew. Blogwalda. Blogwalda. I think the winners of the Welsh ink have been international both times. Is that not correct? I think the winners of the Welsh inks have been European. Congrats, Blogwalda. Do you have a breakfast buddy preference? Will I get this packed up for you? Yeah, I was like, wow, Dustin, that was aggressive. That was aggressive. But you came correct. You came correct. All right, Blogwalda, what's the breakfast situation? What's your breakfast situation here? We need to pick one. Treat all breakfast items with the same respect. Wow. All right. I'm going to do you wrong then. If you don't pick, I'm going to do you wrong. Just so you know that. I want you to be aware that if you don't pick, I'm not going to pick Florence. I just want you to know that. Okay? I'm not picking Florence. Last call. I'm about to write your name. About to write your name. Last call. Don't blame me. Blogwalda could choose. Blogwalda could literally choose and save an egg's life today. But no. It's Coffee Joe. It's Coffee Joe. See? I hope y'all learned a lesson today, chat. It is an end of the week stream for sure. It is an end of the week stream for sure. See? Like, you did this to yourself, chat. Oh, you did this to yourself. Sheesh. Here's the link to your tube hack. What is this about filling the pin or something? Brutality, right? Florence may crack. I don't. Ink miser's way easier to clean than dry than a syringe with 3 separate parts. Scogsy's determined to get me to capitulate. But it feels more wasteful and more messy. You gotta dump it in, dump it back out, knock it over when I'm filling it like this. I mean, you know. Eggs are a luxury good these days. Oh yeah, I forgot I wasn't supposed to talk about price increases today, chat, because affordability isn't real. Just for the record, those price increases didn't happen because affordability isn't real. See, what have y'all done to me today, chat? I blame chat. Do you forward the giveaway to Skogsy? That would be expensive, honestly. All right. Plus, like, who doesn't like cleaning syringes, man? They shoot all over the place. There should be ink filling competitions like they do for coffee and baristas. I would definitely lose. I'm way too particular. Damn it, Skogsy, why isn't this pen writing yet? What did you do? Why is this feed so dry and uninky? Dip the nib. I'm about to. The only problem with this one is it's like I need 3 hands to hold this stupid little thing. Wait, you have Panatic in the Waffle House font? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Oh my god, it almost spilled. This ink is so gray. It's wild. This dry, unsaturated feed. What a piece. This pen might not ever work. I don't know what we're going to do, chat. Have you tried the Opus pen I sent you? Yeah, that's been inked up for a while. I like it. It's got the squeaky nib on it. The camera's in bad shape right now. We got some work to do this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak it. Oh, bubbly. Ooh, we over twerked it, chat. We over twerked it. Color, spread ink. Do something. Oh, the pen just rolled in it. Oh no. Oh no. Luckily we have a paper towel here. Yeah, the camera's on one right now. The camera is on one. I don't remember the name of this. Still not working. If only would I have used the Ink Miser, chat. Skogsy was right. Can we get some Skogsy was right in the chat? There we go. There we go. We're ready now. Man, right when we were giving it to him, it started working. This is such a weird ink. So cool. My son's home from school, so I didn't even hear him, but Toby over here. What was that, Toby? This ink is cool. I like this ink. Living with Toby would give me a heart attack. Oh, he does make us jump from time to time. For sure. For sure. It's a Twisby. What did you expect? Mine never right? Rip. Well, I mean, given how it was inked, I think that was, like, I don't think that's a thing. Because it does write once the ink starts going. I mean, I've syringe filled it. That was pretty much well within the expectations. Pretty much there. All right, cool. We'll play around with this some more. Toby is definitely not a people person. So the more this dries, the more you think, oh, this looks like Emerald of Chivor, when it's really, really gray. It's a real grayish blue. And there's like no red sheen at this. I'm actually surprised at how not Emerald of Chivor this ink is. Even though it's a blue with gold. So, very cool. I like it. I like it. I need to write something with it. All right. Let's do another giveaway. Syringe filling's the only way I fill pens, and I do it the night before. Yeah, like I'm not in a hurry. Like I'm okay. I syringe fill a lot of pens. Or converter fill in the bottle. I'm not too jazzed about I'm just not too worried about it, no matter what. So now this one we got to keep using, just because of the shimmer. We don't want the shimmer to get cakey. Bamboo numbered edition. Is this a Scribo? Let's see here. It is a Scribo. It is really pretty. It is $0, chat. I genuinely like it a lot. Yeah. This is a true what's not to love here. Okay. Here's what's not to love. They stopped at 68. Like, what are they doing? Seriously? Why would you stop at 68? Over 2K? I mean, after the podcast today, I don't know what to expect with pricing. Like I get it. Like it's a lot. It's pretty stunning though. I think it's pretty. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of money. 68. What are you doing? 8 is considered lucky. True. If there was 69, there'd be a bidding war. See? Do we think people will actually stop buying? I don't think people will stop buying, but it's a difference. It's just a quantity change, right? Like I said years ago when Sailor first started ramping up their prices, well, guess what? I'm not buying 4 Sailors a year like I used to when they were like $140, right? I'll buy one if I like it. Did I even buy a Sailor last year, right? So the money just gets shifted around. I'm enjoying the smaller things, generally speaking. I still buy some expensive pens, like I just bought a Sylvan, right? Secondary market's going to continue to thrive. Hey, bud. So, yeah, I mean, people will stop buying like the higher end. There's just fewer ducats to go around. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a shift pretty soon, like in the next year or two, if we haven't already seen it. Like I think we've probably already seen it. I think the retailers are probably seeing it. Like we do good on like product releases and sales and Black Fridays and stuff, but like the general year round numbers, I'd be curious. The podcast today made me wonder what the pen buying trajectory would be for those that are just getting into the hobby. So I was going to talk about like one of the things, like I had to cut it short, but one of the topics I wanted to intertwine in all this is how the makers fit in. And maybe that's something you and I can talk about, because I think there's still, the makers are going to get hit with costs in a different way, right? A lot of your price increases are you have material increases and machining increases and things like ancillary type increases, but like your big investment is like your time, and like that gets more valuable too. So I'm not saying these things don't go up, but it's smaller increments. So I think the makers are going to continue to do pretty well in our space, but it's still, to your point, it's how do we, like, no one's starting with a Skogsy pen, right? Like, I think you understand what I'm saying there. No one's going, oh, I love fountain pens. I want to try a fountain pen for the first time. SkogsyPen.com, right? That doesn't happen, right? Makers use gold nibs too, of course. Yeah. So how do we get them there? Like the lower end of the market is still good. Like it's still good. Like I still think we're gonna have the entry level. I just think we're not gonna have as much matriculation up into the very expensive stuff. Right. I just because it's too expensive. And I think like the brand stuff. Right, like I think we're gonna see less like $400 and $500 pen purchases and up. I think it's all gonna shift downwards, and I'm not posing that like it's a good thing. I don't hate it. Like that's where I've been shopping for years, right? And maybe I buy too many $100 pens. You know, did I really need another Curios? Probably not, but it was green. Okay. And fluorescent looking. So I think people are going to start finding enjoyment in like the personal items, the accessories, the perception of things is definitely. Oh, steel nibs went up. Like everything is going up. I'm not discounting, like, but you know. Yeah, we're not going to see a full reset, right? The market's pretty broad. But I think following the lead of the big players, the big Japanese players, I haven't seen all the German and Italian makers yet, what their differences might be. To seeing Platinum actually, like legit, Platinum has me worried with their thought process behind 2025 and pricing. Like Platinum has made a mistake. Platinum has made a miscalculation. Platinum did not pit the McLarens this weekend. Platinum has messed up. What's up, Parchment and Hyde? How are you doing? Good morning. No Uniball water bottle. Big Orange is after me now after saying I don't like it. My current thoughts were that when Japanese gold nib pins are suddenly $300-$400 pins, maker pins are a much more attractive price point, at least for the moment. That's something I definitely agree with. If gold goes down, will they lower prices? Right? Like what's the incentive to do that? And they got hit with like that huge gap in product line. I know gold prices are high, but the companies that make their own nibs jacking up the prices doesn't make much sense to me. The amount of gold that a nib uses is not that much until you talk about a huge nib like a KOP. They're just using gold prices as an excuse. Their cost is going from like 20-25 for the nib, but they raise prices like 100. I don't think that's they're not. I think the quantities they have to buy in, and they're like sailors buying for 2 years from now, right? The gold market is, I think, from my understanding, is managed like the raw materials market. You're not going to market today to buy the pins that you're selling in February. You're going to market today to sell the pins, to buy the materials to make the pins like 2 years from now when you're dealing with like precious materials and that type of market. So I think I don't know. Like, I'm not going to pretend I know, but like, I don't think that's the case in like a broad sense. Sure, maybe still a little sense. It's still not a lot of gold, but it's the totality of a limited market, right? It's not a lot of gold, but there's less gold today than there was yesterday, right? So part of it is like buffering for the future, right? All right, see you, dudes. I think part of it is, yeah, they have to like plan for the future. And I think Platinum didn't. I don't know. Platinum, I think like they missed out, but they're not as big a company as Sailor and Pilot. So like, I'm not going to say in a broad swatch that they're using this as an excuse to just raise prices across the board, you know, but I also don't know. It might be the easiest thing to blame it on when all the costs are going up. Yeah. Speculation, but are they trying to make up for the issues, Platinum specifically, Nakaya, Rushi shops that were hit with the earthquake? I think if as a business to like this point of using one product price range to cover for other mistakes is just that's a long-term problem you just can't continue to Ponzi scheme your way out of, right? Like, they have bigger issues if we're having to raise prices because of like, or hiding like price increases from in one area than the other. But when they're buying so much, they obviously get discounts for bulk. Sure. But I think it's just trying to hide behind gold price so they don't have to say it's tariffs. I think they would be. Wouldn't they be happy to say it's tariffs? I would rather say it's tariffs than gold prices when it's both. I don't know. Why would you hesitate to ever say it's tariffs? Like, I don't. T minus 5 years till Uni buys Platinum. Who says we're not already talking about it? I think they would be happy to blame tariffs. But like I don't know. I'm not a rare earth materials trader, but the gold chart looks like this, doesn't it? Yeah, I would be much happier to blame tariffs. Either way, the prices will never go down. That's the consumer's biggest problem is we're like screwed in perpetuity, where if the prices go down, they just make more money. So who knows? It's a mess. I know that it's a mess, but like, I'm generally not going to ascribe worst case scenario to, them raising prices because of gold prices, like, and saying that like it's a cover up for everything else. I'm like, man yells at cloud stuff. It's like, that's all of it. It's none of it's good. None of it's good. Right after Sailor raised prices, they started the Don't Miss the Boat sales. They used to, would you believe they never did sales? They were adamantly against sales. Like, as of like 3 years ago. It's hilarious. Edison dropped their prices that one time. Yeah. It didn't last long. I mean, to their credit, like, smaller companies are able to be more flexible. So, it's just an ever-changing environment, and, it's, it sucks. It only sucks. It sucks for us. I mean, it would suck if some of these companies went out of business, but maybe it's not a business if no one can afford your product, right? Shipping's more expensive. Yeah. Yeah. At some point, the bottom falls out. I don't know when. I'm curious about platinum, though. Platinum, it seems to be like I don't want to say they're the canary in the coal mine. I don't think anything drastic is going to happen. But they made some really poor decisions this year, like as a company, which we're just getting to see now. So, and then combining that with them, like unloading every special edition ever. Oh, we are. Oh yeah, I forgot. We should do a giveaway. I'm just gonna say it again. We should do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway in just a second. Yeah, I'm not saying platinum's the canary in the coal mine, because I don't know enough about like their entire business. Sailor and Pilot have such broad businesses. It's weird. Grain of salt. Heard about Amazon season work. I said his team was sent home early on Black Friday because the sales are so low. Interesting. On topic, give away a platinum. Oh, I can give away a platinum. It just may not be the one you're thinking of. Don't challenge me. Yeah, then we have things like the computer market. Actually, you know what, Dustin? This is this is Boss Baker Chris's fault. I was all ready to do a giveaway, then he did this. That's Boss Baker Chris's fault. That's why we're delayed. I'm gonna find a platinum. Y'all are gonna dislike this. I'll give away a platinum. Don't tell me I can't give away a platinum. I mean, I might not be able to. Don't tell me. Yeah. What's up? What is up? Boom, Prefonte. It's a pretty good pen. So this is where the market is going to be. Maybe not in the $10 price range, but like 0 to 50. The one, it's 03, so it is what? That's a 5, isn't it? Isn't 03 like 5 millimeter-ish? That's a little bit wider. So the thing I didn't get to in the podcast today was talking about Platinum's, what's that new one called? I call it the B row. What's it called? It starts with the B. So Platinum's new $160 steel nib. Pilot NS new $110 steel nib pen. Sailor Tuzu is actually the best idea of them all. Biso, thank you. I couldn't think of it like miso. So I was running out of time. The Sailor Tuzu, they actually did a good one, right? They hit a spot in the market where they haven't been. It's relatively expensive to like the most cheap pens like this. And then like hit a price point that was good. So Wheezy Faz, they put out I was checking that, right? Because we talked about that before, because they've had that around for a while, and they've had the NS as a pen, like in jet pens before, and you've had like the corporate one. When I was looking at all the prices, like at the PR releases, Pilot is considering the NS a new model because they've changed the cap design, and it's on their PR page, like for November, new pen, Pilot NS. So yeah, so I'd stopped saying it was new, and now I'm kind of saying it's new again. So it was weird when I saw that. I just happened to see that. I wasn't looking for that, and then it was in their press release archive because I was looking for their price increase documentation. And it was in there in November that about the NS. I was like, huh, interesting. So anyway, I'm giving away this platinum. We'll find it. I'll find a notebook. Oh, another Telegraph. Let's do it. I had a 3-pack of the Telegraphs. They were loose. Let's do that. So anywho, I think there's just going to be less high dollar spends. I mean, obviously, we all have, and like I said on the podcast, we all have less money, right? All of our money is now worth less. Everything's more expensive, and our dollars are worth less. So we're getting consumers get the double whammy, right? Consumers get the double whammy. All right. Ooh. Don't do anything. I just hit something. I accidentally hit this. That it was set up incorrectly. We're gonna close that. That's not even like a free giveaway. It was just not going to work. All right, we're gonna redo it here in a second. Yeah, totally, Sim. Like everything. Like, hi, we're screwed. Enjoy. Right? Not waffle. All right. Y'all said I couldn't give away a platinum, but here we are. You know what? And this is a great freaking pen. Like, hate that this all happened when I decided to have 2 kids. It's brutal. Like, you got to be feeling like mega pinch. Like, it's brutal. Like, I feel for anyone. And like, this is just our hobby. And like this is like, you don't have money for this. Like, when we need like food. We didn't say that you said that, Brad. What did I say? All right, exclamation point waffle. Anyone can enter, anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You must be present to win. And you must email me your shipping address. Someone gave this to me. I forgot. One of y'all sent this to me in a parcel of goods. I think this was in the Conklins who gave me? Not Waxy Ink or something. I can't remember. I'm blanking. Nibs and Wax. See, I said not Waxy Ink. I knew there was an N, and I knew there was wax. Yeah, I'm never giving away those Conklins. I gotta find. Did we decide what other nibs fit in Conklins so I can change out? So I can like at least give someone those pins. I'm glad you didn't pay for it. You're so sorry. No, it's actually good. I needed to see that in person. You actually saved me money. Do other nibs, what did we say? Y'all told me what nibs fit in those Conklins. You never did review the Conklin EF, and I never will. Because Nibs and Wax sent me one, and it looked horrible. I'm not going to spend my time doing that. If I could put a new nib on it, it would be worth giving away. Yovo, that's what it was. Yovo nibs, but not the unit, just the nib itself. We can do that. Okay. Keep the housing and the feed, just swap the metal. How much more is that going to cost me? It's a hashtag inflation. Does anyone have any experience with Parker's nib exchange program? I just ordered a duofold. I'm thinking about getting the nib exchange for a medium metallic. I have never done that like through Parker. Did you buy it through Parker, like directly? I would imagine you could do it. Just toss the Conklin. I want to see if the nib will change. Were you not here when I opened this Conklin? I mean, the nib looks like this. and like one side is like, and it's like 1/8 of the tine of the nib is over here, and then the slit, and then like 7/8 of it is over here. It's unreal. It's unreal. The orange one might be good. I was just so turned off by the green one, like I didn't even go there. Bought it through Parker. Hopefully Parker has a pretty painless process. I have no clue. Why did Brooks make resins, that company? I don't know. They're good looking resins. Send me the nib. I'll fix it. Not unless you're going to like weld some more material on it and then recut the tine. Oh, Slumberland Studio was asking if I filled their nib. Yeah, this is the squeaky nib. You're not late to the party, Bailey's! Exclamation point waffle. Get in on this pre-Fonte giveaway. So, this is the pen. All right, listen. I might have worn through it, but let's listen. Let's listen. All right, everyone, be quiet. Bailey, I hope you're doing better. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully we can give you some solace in the squeaky nib. I really think it's the coating, right? This is the I think if I just ran it through the sandpaper, it would go away. Right? I really think it's the black plating. But I've never had a nib sing like that. That's not the singing. That's the Stephen Merritt of nibs. Slumberland Studio is what we have here. That is the Stephen Merritt of nibs. We gotta fix that. But I think I wanna put the I wanna put it to the sandpaper, to the grit, and see if I just knock that black off the tipping. I'm curious if it'll just sound completely fine. I've never had one do that before. That's a new thing to me, so I'm playing around with it. Got my Secret Santa at Conklin because they wanted a super wet writer, and mine's juicy. Nice. Yeah. Hopefully theirs isn't squeaky. That's an Opus. So. All right. Anything else we need to do this afternoon? Or should I wrap it up after this? Thinking about wrapping up. I got stuff to do. What time is it? 3:40? What do we got coming up? Regular week next week, I think. Normal week. How much time is left on the giveaway? About a minute? Yes, 1 minute. 1 minute. Trying to get that last second entry, the Front Me model. I'll give you some warnings. You now have 52 seconds. 52 seconds. Just kidding, I'm going to close it. Oh, before I have to stream in the car on the way home? No. Yeah, you can wait about 30 more seconds. And then we'll go. Interesting to see these gift sets for sale with a steel nib and regular Progress Sim options. Were these the ones? I think I had these in the list too, and I ran out of time. Okay, so they put the, excuse me, where are we? So they put, let's pull up this one here. So they, Sailor's also doing a few other like mid-range steel nib models. So is this the same? So the barrel's a little bit different. I was wondering if they were like using the same barrel. which is my confusion around the new 1911 stuff. No, I wasn't talking about this pen, Matcha. I was talking about like $50. They have a $50 Profit Junior or something that they call with the steel nib. That was like a character-based one that I saw. I was going to link in the show notes. So yeah, it's not the exact same barrel, right? Definitely some changes between the two. But I'm interested to see on the new 1911, are they going to be the same size nib? Like, are the 14 and the 18K are going to be the same physical size and eliminate the S and the L from the lineup? I don't know. Yeah, I wish the Cool had the little stars. Yeah. So Sailor is doing some of this, well, not this exact model, more of the 1911 model in like a $50 price range. I think these are so pretty though. All right. Oh yeah, definitely giveaways over. All right, giveaways over. Let's close it up. Boom. Major Miss got to go home. It almost seems like they're putting two physically different size nibs in the body. That was the thing, is like I just couldn't get clarification on their releases. Like, it was super confusing to me. So we'll see. Winner, Rewizzles. Rewizzles pre-Fontate. It's not purple, but you can put a purple ink in a green pen. That's the play. I feel like that's the play. Congrats, Rewizzles. You win. You win. It has been a while. All right. Oh, you gotta pick. You gotta pick an egg. I said you gotta pick an egg. You gotta pick a breakfast. I had breakfast for dinner last night. That's always the play, chat. Breakfast for dinner. Sorry, Florence. Sorry. Earmuffs, Florence. I had breakfast for dinner last night. Sorry, Florence. All right, earmuffs. Egg, let's go. See, that's how it's done, Walda. All right, awesome. You're a dork? Hell yeah. How do you think we get through the day? I am a dork. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said for me, to be Bailey. I support breakfast. Thank you, soft guy. Yeah. Like, that's what I tell myself, is like, sometimes I put on serious face on the podcast every now and then when I got to talk about price increases, but I really just want to have fun, right? That's what this stuff is. This stuff's fun. This is why we like it. This is why y'all like it so much. This is why you like to go home and grab like your fountain pen and put in your stinky, smoky tobacco ink and just like pretend like you're having a, wonderful holiday season. Even though I know you really don't like that ink, you're just saying it because it's new and fresh. But, that's what you got to tell yourself sometimes to get through the day. And then tomorrow, there's a new ink. There's a new ink. Yeah. Like, are we getting apricot vape juice, like, on December 23rd? I feel like if Diamine doesn't come through with apricot vape juice, what are we even doing this year? Said something too nice once I made you cry. That will do that too. Yeah. Brad with the real talk, right? Right. Jeez Louise. Start the stream over. I just got here. I mean, afternoon streams, Paul. Afternoon streams. They are one. They are one. Did you catch the apricot vape discussion? If not, I'm going to leave you with that. And we're going to go hang out with Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson is now fixing pins. You can go bother him, ask him some questions about making stuff. It just started snowing. We definitely have snow weather here. It's not cold enough to get there, but man, like this is cold weather. Dark, gray, freezing, wet, but like 42. It's not gonna snow. But we're freaking close. We are close. We are close. Oh, the Brian Anderson. The Brian Anderson. Excuse me. All right, let's go check out the Brian Anderson. He is digging around in pens. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but there's dental tools, I believe. Do you want some of our cold? No, I'm actually good. I'm actually good. All right. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I'll be around some this weekend. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Can't wait to see what Inkvent has in store for us tomorrow, chat. Today was a great day. It was a great day. Thank you for being here. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.